Okay, hello. Now we're going to learn about prime factorization. Okay, as you know that prime numbers is those number that have only two factors, which is number 1 and the number itself. Now, here if you see here, the prime number is the first let's say that less than 20, there will be number 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, and 17. Those are the common prime numbers that mostly appear for the during the prime factorization. Okay, now let's go. This is a multiplication table. The multiplication table can be used as one of the tools to help you doing the prime factorization. If you sometimes forgot about the multiplication, you can use this one as a tool for you to do the prime factorization. Okay, so let's just go to finding LCM and GCF using prime factorization. Okay, so always remember when you do factoring, we can use a factor tree. Now, let's learn what is a factor tree about. Okay. So for example here, let's say we have number 10 and also number 12, okay? So we're going to find the least common multiple and the greatest common factors of this pair number, which is number 10 and number 12. Okay, now we're going to use the factor tree. We're going to make the factor tree of number 10 and number 12. Okay, let's start from 10 first. What times what that makes 10? Okay, let's start. 10 can be 1 times 10, but I remember that number 1 is not a prime number. Maybe we can just use number 2. Okay, number 2. So we're going to use number 2. So 2 times what that makes 10? Of course, is going to be 5. Okay, so now we have the prime number. This is number 2 is a prime number, and also number 5 is a prime number. So 10 is 2 times 5. And then goes to 12. Remember, this is an even number. An even number, for even number, we can use number 2, which is the only even number that is prime number. So it will be easier for us to use number 2. So 2 times 6 is making number 12. So we have here 2, and then we know that 6 is not a prime number. So we can have another one. 6 is 2 times 3. Again, this is a even number, so we can use number 2. All the even number is divisible by 2, so we can use number 2 to do the prime factorization. So now we have it. So there is 10 and there is 12. Now we're going to list down the prime factorization of both number, which is number 10. There's number 10, and then there's also number 12, right? Okay, the number 10 is 2 times 5. Okay, well, the 2, how many 2 there are for the 12? There is 2 2's. So we can just use 2 to the power of 2, since there is 2 2, right? So there is 2 2, 2 to the power of 2 times 3. Now we have this one times 3. Now, what we're going to do the first time is we're going just to find GCF about from number 10 and 12. The GCF will be the same number between this one here, okay? The prime factorization between number 10 and 12, the one that is the same. We can see here that 2 on the top and 2 on the bottom. That is number 2, which is this is the same number. 5 here, there is number 5 here on the 12. Or in the other way around. There is 3 in number 12. Factor the number is 3. But there is no more 3 in in the factorization of 10. So that's why we're going to use 2 because there is number 2 there. Now, for the GCF, we're going to look which one that have the least power. Is it 2 with the power of 1? Since it's only 1, we don't have to write down. Or 2 with the power of 2. Oh, this is more 2's. This is least or less 2. So if it's less 2, so we just put 2 there for the GCF. We can cross it now. Okay, since we already use it for GCF. While the LCM, we're going to use the remaining number here. So we have here 2 to the power of 2 times 3 times 5. Okay, there you go. Now we can see it here. 2 to the power of 2 is 4. 4 times 5 is 20. 20 times 3 is 60. So this is going to be 60. There we go. We have it now. So the LCM will be 60. The LCM of 10 and 20 and 12 is 60. Okay, how about we try another one? How about this one? For example, we have another number. Let's say we have number 15. Let's say we have 15 and also 20. Okay, 15 is an odd number. So since this is odd, I'm not going to use 2 because this cannot be divided by 2. So we can just use 3 times 5. 3 and 5 are the prime numbers. So I'm going to circle it since they are prime numbers. While 20, it's an even number, so which is can be divisible by 2. So there is 2. 2 times 10, definitely. I'm going to put it here. So 10, what? Also an even number, so it's also divisible by 2. 2 times 5, definitely. So we have it now. We list down all the prime factorization of both number, which is 15 and 20. Okay, 15, the prime number is 3 times 5, right? While 20, there is 2 2's again. The same thing like before. There is 2 2's and there is only 1 5. Okay, there you go. We have it. Now we have the GCF. Remember what I said? GCF, we find the similar or the same number from both of the pair number we have. What is the same factor from both number? Oh, is there a number 3 on the factor of 12? The factor of 20? No. Number 5. Oh, number 5 is the same. So we can use number 5. Okay, here. So now we cross this one. We use this one. The LCM is the remaining number. We're going to use it all, which is 2 to the power of 2 times 3 times 5, which is it makes 2 to the power of 2 is 4. 4 times 5 is 20. 20 times 3 is going to be 60. So the same thing like before. The same thing like before. Okay, so this is 60. Okay. The same thing like before, like in the number 10 and 12, the LCM is 60. LCM is 60 and the GCF is 5. Okay, now you can practice to improve your skill.